Let's do it. Let's get into this show right now. Hey, it's February 2022. Tomorrow's going to be February 2nd. All those twos, all that energy, high energy. I'm so excited to be here and creating a new video for you and in sharing my journey with you, which is always fun. I wanted to just make a quick video to say, if you're new to the channel, I really appreciate you liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bar. And if you've been here for a while, you might notice some changes, and I wanted to thank you first for sticking with me as we've been going through a lot of changes. And I'm sure many of you realize that when I started my channel, I had just I really just started my channel in 2012 in January, and then in March my son was killed in a car accident, and unfortunately that just kind of, you know, it just stopped me from really embracing this new shift, this new journey I was on. And for good reason, of course. I continued to do it, but I was not in the same energy as I am now after many years of healing and working through some of that just awareness and the healing that needed to take place. So now I'm back, and I've created several new things. A new podcast, and it's called High Vibe Art and Soul with Catherine. It's on Apple Podcasts. You can subscribe to it there. You can listen to it on my website, ClarityWhisperArtandSoul.com. You can also watch it on YouTube. So it's going to be on its separate playlist called High Vibe Art and Soul, and with Catherine. And also, more big news, and well, maybe I should say first, the podcast is going to be continue in the same kind of exploration as I did with Let's Get Real, Chatting with Catherine, or Go Deep or Go Home, which was a kind of a segment of that show, where I really like to explore with people on all kinds of subjects and help to expand my horizons and my awareness and share that with you, for those of you who are like me, who are always curious what's going on in the world, right? And so I think that's going to be fun, and I'm intending to have different guests on different subjects, and that's always exciting. As well as the new big news is I finally released my ebook, and that's been 10 years in the works. Writing, rewriting, healing, rewriting some more. It is exclusively available on my website, ClarityWhisperArtandSoul.com, and it is in PDF format, so you don't need a special reader or anything like that. And it is for download right now, for purchase. And so go to the website, look for ebook. It's in the art store. It's in the it's art and book store, and it's in the just has a link on the main navigation bar if you want to know like more about it. I have a bit of background information there for you, whether this book is for you. You know, it's not a I tried not to go into just sensationalizing the different traumatic events that happened in my life, but more importantly, to share with you the insights I gained from those experiences. And maybe some of that insight will help you to navigate in your own life, or if you are helping someone who's been through something traumatic, or working with someone and you don't realize that they've been through something traumatic, you're a teacher or a medical person, or a healing person, this information might be very, very important for you. And that was the reason I decided to share it, because I couldn't believe how little we talk about death, how little we talk about children's experiences of trauma. Children, they always say children are resilient. Well, yes and no. Children learn to cope, to adapt. That's a human thing. We are here, once we're on the planet, we have this big survival to kick in, right? So that's really important to share that information. Permission to Breathe is the memoir. And then of course, you know that I'm loving sharing my art with you, and I'm really appreciating the people who are encouraging me, who are buying my art pieces, especially putting them into their healing rooms. And I have one friend who bought several pieces, and she's put them in her space where she does healing work, and she includes it as part of her ritual because she knows that she just picks up on the energy that I've infused into the painting when I was creating it, because a lot of my art is channeled from spirit, my highest self, spirit, whatever I'm picking up from the universe seems to come out in the painting, and that's what people are telling me they are getting from the artwork. So I love that she's incorporated into with her singing bowls and other things that she's using to create that energetic high vibration in her space. So that's another thing. And so I have new pieces that you can check out, and there's more coming all the time. And so another new opportunity sort of dovetailed with my artworks, and that is, as you know, if you've been to my art store, I have some products there, mugs, that to inspire you, water bottles, duffel bags, some masculine energy, some feminine energy, and some shirts with my prints on them. And I loved that. I will continue to do that because I love that kind of motivational product. But on top of that, I have now teamed up with a company from Montreal, Canada, and they're called Le Galeriste. And they take my art and my design for my art, and they put it onto fabric and different fashion styles, and I have a say in that, how it looks. And I've been creating like crazy, and there's more coming, so I'll put the link here for you. But if you are on my website later, it is in the drop down bar where it has. So when you go to my website, it says Browse Original Art on the top navigation bar, and if you just hover your mouse over that down, you will get to the Shop Original Art and More, and there's a little arrow, New Fashionable Art You Can Wear. And so I click on that, and it'll take you to the actual information and a link back to the website, the storefront on Le Galeriste. So it's high-end fashion, and it's right at my alley, and I'm super excited about it because it is giving me the opportunity to address something that I think the fashion industry has missed out on in some aspects. Well, one part that some people in the fashion industry are already moving towards, which I'm really happy about this, and one of the reasons I teamed up with them is because they are conscious of the environment. So they are doing what they can to, in some cases, I believe it may be in all cases, they're using vegetable dye for the actual printing process. So super cool to know that. The fabrics have stretch in them, they're washable, and so that makes it fun too. So you can wear them to work, you can wear them for fun. Who doesn't need more art in their lives, right? High vibe art, and that you can wear. I can't tell you how excited I am about this. It's exciting. So this is a great time to be alive on the planet, and I just feel like for me, I needed to do the healing work. I needed to share in my book and to really allow it to empower me to feel like I'm actually didn't go through all of that for nothing. And so that what I've learned, I call it mining for diamonds, mining for your own resource. And so that is very important to me, to be able to share that with others and hopefully help people to navigate, because life can be so darn hard sometimes, and sometimes it really is about how we perceive it. Life isn't going to stop happening, but how do we perceive it? What does it mean? That's my big message, is what does it mean? Think about that, and does it really mean what you think it means? So that's the mining, is to find those gems. So I hope this has been helpful, and I really welcome you to the channel. And I just wanted to let you know, there's going to be several different playlists on this channel. So playlist for the podcast, playlist for the art, and playlist for the fashion. and probably more. And there are already playlists there, so you can check that out. So you don't have to scroll through every video to try to find something that you're looking for. That's one really good thing about YouTube, allows us to do that. I love that. But I would really appreciate you helping me to grow this channel, to subscribe, to listen, to watch the videos, to like them and share them. It was, you know, it was a bit of a, what I like to say is, the road less traveled is where the gems are. And I took that, and I have found many gems. And so it did mean that I couldn't just go direct on my YouTube journey with my podcast. I had to take that side road. And I feel like I'm bringing it back to you. So what could be better than that, right? Sharing what you learned on those roads less traveled. Okay, so thank you so much, and I'm gonna just close this down, and until next time, take care. Thank you so much for joining me to explore and expand our consciousness and our awareness of life on planet Earth. It's been a pleasure. If you want more information on guests, on the book Permission to Breathe, on my blog, on my art, go to ClarityWhisperArtandSoul.com. All the social media links are there. And of course, if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, it's very possible that I would love, love, love you to subscribe and to share and to like and to comment, because hearing back from you is what helps me to know where to go with the shows, what's inspiring you, what's intriguing for you. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care.